Welcome everyone in this lecture of next lecture of the beta function. Previously in previous three lectures we discussed definition of beta functions, properties and simple examples. In this lecture also I would like to discuss a simple example based on the beta function. And from next lecture we will begin with the some additional properties of beta function and problem based on those particular properties.
Okay, welcome for this particular example. The question is, prove that integration from 0 to 1 minus square root of nth root of x bracket raised to m integration with respect to x is equal to m factorial n factorial upon m plus n factorial, where m and n are positive integers. So if m and n are positive integers, value of this integral is this. That part we have to explain. Okay. The definition of beta function is integration from 0 to 1 x raised to m minus 1 minus x raised to n minus 1 dx is equal to beta of mn. Previously we are writing this beta of mn to the left side. Purposefully I am writing the beta on the right hand side because I will begin with in all previous problems, even this one also, I will begin with the integration. So that means I will begin with the left hand side and trying to express my left hand side in the form of definition of beta function. Okay, so I will begin with this. I is equal to integration from 0 to 1 minus nth root of x bracket raised to m dx. Yeah, again you may ask a question, sir, why you are converting this into a beta function? The answer is very clear. See, the limits are from 0 to 1 and algebraic terms are present, hence I am trying to convert it into beta function. Otherwise, on the right hand side I am having m factorial n factorial upon m plus n factorial. We know that this kind of situation, like gamma of m plus 1 upon gamma of n plus 1 divided by gamma of m plus n plus 1. Okay, so if this is, then we are getting the left hand side, and this is nothing but a relationship between beta of m plus 1 comma n plus 1 kind of. Okay, so just leave this one. Let's come to this. Now to convert it in this format, I need here one minus variable. It is nth root of x. So I will make a substitution for nth root of x is equal to u. In all previous problem we are taking t. Yeah, we can change the symbol. T is in symbol. So instead of t I am taking u. So hence I am getting x is equal to u raised to n. Therefore dx is equal to n into u raised to n minus 1 into du. Okay. Now, what is the change in the limits? The limits of x is 0. When I substitute x is 0, u also 0. When I substitute x as 1, nth root of 1 will be 1. So this way we get the same limits. So my integral I becomes integration from 0 to 1 minus u raised to m into dx is n u raised to n minus 1 du. Okay. So now this is nothing but n is a constant I am taking outside. Integration from 0 to 1 u raised to n minus 1 minus u raised to m du. Now we need to arrange these powers as here it is m minus 1 and here it is n minus 1, but here it is m. Okay, right now they are shuffled here. No need to worry. Integration from 0 to 1 u raised to n minus 1 minus u raised to m plus 1 minus 1 du. So here this is beta of n comma m plus 1. So which is nothing but gamma of n into gamma of m plus 1 divided by gamma of n plus m plus 1. Okay. Now we know that if n is a positive integer, then gamma of n is n minus 1 factorial. If it is gamma of m plus 1, then we have m factorial. Or it is gamma of n plus m plus 1, then it is n plus m factorial. So hence I am getting n into n minus 1 factorial into m factorial divided by n plus m factorial. Okay, Now see, this is n into n minus 1 factorial. Whenever I am going to calculate a factorial of any positive number, it is nothing but n into n minus 1 factorial. For example, 5 factorial is 5 into 4 factorial is equal. So this is n factorial, m factorial divided by m plus n factorial. So this is what our expected. Okay, I am giving this question as an homework for you. Integration 0 to 1 square root of 1 minus root x dx. Integration from 0 to 1 by 2 square root of 2y minus 4y square dy is pi upon 30. So what I am doing is I am going to make these two integrals. I am going to divide these two integrals into two parts. This would be I1 and this would be I2. So I will try to solve I1 first. Integration from 0 to 1 square root of 1 minus root x dx, and then I will solve I2. Integration from 0 to 1 by 2 square root of 2y minus 4y square dy. And once I compute the value of I1 and I2, I will substitute here to the left hand side of my requirement statement. On simplification, I would like to show the answer is 5 by 30. Okay, now just have a look here. Here is the term root x. If you just come to this, n is now 1 by 2. N is now 2. So that means square root. Is it okay? So hence, what will be the substitution? Square root of x is equal to u is the substitution, or we can write t also. Now let's come to this. Here it is 2y minus 4y square. Now, if I go on take a 2y common from this, what I am getting? Square root of 2y into this square root. Here I am getting 1 minus 2y dy. Now you can see here I require 1 minus variable. Okay, but here it is 1 minus 2y. So I need to make a substitution for 2y. 2y is equal to t, therefore y is equal to dy. So when I substitute, the upper limit as 1 by 2 here. So 2 into 1 by 2 becomes 1, and when I substitute 0, I am getting 0. So this is the hint for this particular question. I hope you will able to solve this question separately, I1 and I2. Once you get I1 and I2, substitute here and multiply them.